SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. We're in Chainscrape, and I pretty much haven't done anything here aside from get approached by Petra and turned her down rather bluntly without really meaning to, and then tried to fix it and it didn't really work. But whatever, I gotta talk to a bunch of people. Leave you be about what now? What do you want to... Talk to Hakun. Sure, let's talk to Hakun since he said to leave him be.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can
Neat.
I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Hey, cool, thanks. All right, well, glad we had this conversation. Great. I mean, we just had that discussion, but appreciate it anyway. However, I'm not going to do it just now because it's got a waypoint over it, which means it's going to wait until later. That's how I do things. Hello, Osram Worker. How are you?
Thought Nara stayed in their sacred land.
Yeah, well, turns out there are multiple individuals and we do what we want sometimes. I don't know. What's your deal? Hello. You could look kind of like the foreman of that mine that I saw a while back. Don't you? Kind of? Similar character model? I feel like it. Why can I not talk to you? I can't talk to you. Okay, fine. Well, in that case, let's... Should I just use this? Should I just use the workbench to get it so that people actually interact with me? Is that what's going on here? Sure. Let's just do that then. Upgrading gear. Yeah. It's doing a tutorial at me. Okay, fine. Use workbench. Great. Weapon upgrades, outfit upgrades, trap crafting, potion crafting, pouch upgrades, special gear. Special gear, but all I have right there is the polecaster. Cool. All right. Well, what do we have for weapon upgrades? Frost Blast Sling. You can increase the weapon stats. Hunter Bow. Wait a second. Oh, I see. Yes, okay. So there's level 1 upgrades and then 2 and 3 presumably, but I can't access those yet. What does it take to do this? Let's try upgrading the Hunter Bow. That seems important. Greater damage, you know? Metal shards and braided wire. Oh, that's easy enough. Yes, do that. I've done it. Acid Hunter Arrows. Great. Well, that also seems useful. Oh, I can do that too, can't I? Well, let's do that too. Why do one upgrade when you can do 2? Weapon stats improved. Very good. Okay. What's the last one take? Burrower Sound Shell. So a rare drop from a burrower, which I do not have. Well, fine. Leave that alone for now. What can I do to the Frost Blast Sling, eh? Well, we can do that initial upgrade. There we go. Better stats. And I do have a bristleback circulator, so I can do the second one. Yeah! Weapon stats improved yet again, but I need a bristleback tusk for that last one. And I haven't actually fought a bristleback, despite me having that one part from one earlier somehow. Outfit upgrades. Nora Anointed. Well-worn armor made with repurposed technology from an ancient lab. After losing its power source, it was modified to augment ranged combat. Okay. Wait, is this the shield armor that I got in the previous game? And I just used it so much that it broke. Is that what's going on? Interesting. Well, let's try and upgrade it. Sturdy hard plate. Apparently I have some. I don't know where I got them, but I'll take them. Great. Bonk. All right, done. Can I do it again? Yep, do it again. Yeah, concentration regen is increased by that apparently. Not sure how that works, but I'm for it. Fanghorn antlers. I see. So I need to knock off... Oh! I bet you I need to knock off their antlers if I want to get them afterwards, don't I? I need to actually remove the parts in question so that I can have them. Oh, that's kind of neat, actually. If that's how it works, that is kind of neat. All right, trap crafting. What can I improve about this? Acid trap, blast trap. Okay, canister of metal bite on a wooden stake. Good. Let's see what's available. Oh, wait, that's just crafting more traps. Oh, right. It's not improvements, it's just crafting more traps. Okay, sure. Machine muscle and metal bite. Machine muscle and blast paste. Okay, well, sure. Let's go ahead and make... Okay, so each one of those makes 1. Well, why don't we just fill up on the dang things? I don't see why not. There we go. Great. And that seems to be all I can do here right now. So, good job me. I would imagine it will.
Now I just need to find Errand and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Apparently, yes, but let's check out the town first, right? Do you want to talk yet? No? Can I get inside your shop? Does that change anything? Why can I not? Hey, This tarp is not keeping me... Ah, there we go. It was, in fact, the tarp. I was catching my forehead on that tarp, and I could not get inside. But anyway, hello. Can I talk to you? Can we do commerce? Apparently not. Fine. I'm just going to check out your shop, okay? Hi. Do you want to talk? You do.
Greetings.
Maybe you should work out front since you like talking to people. Apparently the other guy doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't like Nora. That's a thing. I know people are racist against us sometimes. I hear such things from their mouths usually. Usually people aren't too shy about bringing it up. There was an exclamation point, but it's not this way. It's in the other room. Is this a tavern? No, this is a forge. That's very different from a tavern, it turns out. Unless you like drinking molten metal, which generally I feel like I don't. Oh, wow, it's all connected, huh? So it is a forge and tavern. Well, that's confusing. Hello, Milduff. What are you going to do about what? Can I help you? I like helping. Nice onion.
Hey, Milduff. Milduff. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wild.
How'd that work out for you?
Kept me going for a week.
That seems like a good thing.
Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
That's...
Enjoy it while it lasts.
These all seem like good things.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Don't just eat his onion. Oh, I thought you were just going to take a bite from it. It would have been heck of...
You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
Does that happen a lot?
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me.
He's got minions?
Now I've even worn out my special grill.
Doesn't look worn
Since
out.
I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
I wanted to know what you wanted.
Food?
Of course.
Cool, thanks. We're gonna have a conversation about it, though. So, Ulvin's people, how about?
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Clearly, yes.
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best. But
Okay.
the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking.
I see.
And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
Are you being strong-armed?
Refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
Right, but, like, does that mean just anybody can come in and demand a special discount and you won't do anything about it? Because that's, I mean, I feel like you should probably either hold your own or have someone to do that for you, but I guess I don't know. What about this place?
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work.
Okay,
So I got myself out here and started cooking.
nice.
Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before.
I'm afraid I have not
Anyway,
either.
Next thing I knew, people
I don't
kept
eat
coming
much.
back. Guess they like my food. Or the ale.
Maybe it's not that I don't eat much, it's that I fill up on healing berries constantly by throwing myself into dangerous situations. It's a whole thing. Anyway, about that food.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
Yeah, it'd be nice to
I
change
would
pace
be
to eat
happy
things.
to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
If from the wrong side of the counter.
But my special groove griddle is no more.
I mean, it's right there.
Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes.
Do you want me to make you a new one?
Hate
What
to
are you
think
asking?
what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons.
Okay.
Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement
Are you asking for a machine
you
part or
need?
something?
for the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat.
I've got a couple of those.
Let's say a big handful of bitter leaf stems.
I got some of those.
That'll do.
Okay.
As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice. Until I
Maybe.
can have a new one forged.
Where
You'll
did-
likely find one in a scrounger pile.
A
If you
scrounger
follow
pile?
the river to the northeast.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll clean it first.
I mean, yeah, I would hope so.
You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way,
Right.
assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
I think I have a chunk of
Thanks,
raccoon in my
Seth.
bag.
I'll keep an eye out.
Does that help?
That's what gratitude sounds like.
Whoa.
Don't let anyone push you around.
Yeah.
If you say so.
I'll just tell you that, and then clearly you'll grow a spine, and it'll be great. Open quest menu. Okay, one more wild meat. Go to the Scrounger's site. Okay, so the corrugated metal I have to get on the quest itself. Okay, cool. Well, we'll go ahead and track that, but I'm going to go check around the town
Already
some
done
more
with
first.
bitter leaf?
I do.
Just need to hunt for some wild meat and grab a metal panel from a scrounger pile.
Apparently, yes. I needed to shoot more animals, clearly. What was I thinking? Anybody else I need to talk to in here? Unknown melee pit? What? Melee pit? Okay. I don't know what that is. I was just looking at my HUD up there, you know? Unknown, 30 feet. Well, let's go see what's unknown over here. Hello, I'm here for the question mark. Where is it? Up here? Here we go. Hi there. Who you? What you doing? Are you brewing something? Looks like you might be. Yes, but I can't seem to talk to you. What's going on with this? Why can I not talk to people? Do I just have to, like, have done more quests, or else people will not talk to me despite the little icon over their heads? They seem to make potions. I see. Well, maybe I'll come back someday. I don't know. Since that question mark will undoubtedly persist on my HUD until I do. And that's unacceptable. What is that blue box? Did you see that? Oh, it's right there. What is that? Hey, what have you got? I can sense it through your walls. What have you got? Let me have it. Where is it? This is unacceptable. Where is it? There we go. Perfect. Oh. I thought it was a box, but it's... Okay, Machine Strike. It's a board game? Okay, sure, I guess.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
Can you teach me the rules first?
I was just passing by.
I mean, that's one way to put it. I ran in here specifically because you were here, but...
Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
Why the heck would I?
No.
Well,
I've never heard of it
aren't you in
before.
luck, then?
Aren't
Got
I?
An extra set. A Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden West.
And how much for them?
Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark.
Okay.
I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. I'm sure that he can wait for his new griddle anyway. I doubt there's any rush on that front. It's not like he's getting strong-armed by some sort of, I don't know, is he a crime lord? He kind of seems like a crime lord. Beginner's tutorial, not completed. Okay, yes, select. Cool. I don't know what I'm looking at. Let's see what happens. Start challenge, yes.
All right, let's start off simple.
Okay.
The Tanakhs like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy.
Okay.
We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine.
Uh-huh.
And each machine is worth a different number of victory points.
Sure.
And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines.
Right.
It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them.
I really like that design
See
for the
that number
burrower
on
piece.
the top right corner?
Stylized, I like it. Yes. Yes, I see it.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine.
Okay.
Notes also tell you how far a piece can move.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And how much damage it does.
How powerful their attacks are.
Right. What's the crosshairs?
The distance they can strike from.
Ah, sure, okay. And their health.
And, of course, their health.
All right. Got it. Okay.
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Sure. How come...
I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first.
Fair enough, I
Since
suppose.
this is your first time, I'll let you go.
Well, thanks.
Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now.
A very basic setup you got
Put
here.
that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Sure. This one, huh? Okay.
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance.
Right.
Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
Yes. Okay. But here's the thing. If I move 2 forward, you're just going to... you're going to move yours forward to and attack me because they attack from one space away. So it would be in my best interest to hold back, would it not? I think so. So I'm going to go here. I can rotate as well, but let's not. Right there.
Just need to, move that machine forward, Red.
I did. I did. I don't want to go out that far, though. I don't want to go I don't want to go here. I don't want to go there. Are you going to make me? How dare you? I want to go here.
Gotta move that machine forward.
Fine.
Easy enough, huh?
Yeah, now you're going to attack me
You get
because
to
I'm a...
move 2 machines each round. So go ahead and pick a second machine.
Okay, but I can't move the first one again? Overcharge, minus 2 HP? Okay, so let's not do that. All right. You're just going to force my hand on this one, huh? Well, I'll go ahead and overextend myself and get smacked in the face because I'm so dumb and I didn't know how to play your game. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Perfect.
Do it.
There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
Okay.
We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here.
Yeah, I can't imagine what you're going to do either. Uh-huh. Okay.
And we're back to you.
Huh.
This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces?
Okay,
Try
you're
with that
being kinder
machine
than
on
I
the right
expected.
first.
Sure.
Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines.
Right.
When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's.
Is there an advantage to being
A
behind?
machine's combat power is a combination
right now.
of the terrain your machine is standing on
Uh-huh.
and its own attack power.
Okay.
This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power.
Sure.
And your current machine has 2 points of attack power.
I did notice that, yes.
So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points.
Yes.
Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power.
Oh, I was wondering why it
And
was
just
0 when
like
it wasn't your turn.
machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain.
I see.
So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points.
Okay. Got it.
This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine.
I feel like you could explain this a little
Did
more
you get all
succinctly,
that?
but yes, I got all that. Thank you. Can I? Yes, let's keep going.
Knew you were a smart one.
Hooray.
Finish up by attacking my machine.
Perhaps I shall. Can I go here and can I do it? Hey, it does more damage from behind. Can I do this instead? Can I do this instead?
Just attack my machine, okay?
Why are you not letting me use tactics? I know I'm just learning, but fine. Fine.
Pulling any punches, huh?
Apparently I
Now
am.
grab that second machine of yours.
Yeah,
See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine?
I do see that, yes.
You can make your machine sprint.
Uh-huh.
That lets it move one space further.
Okay.
Try it out.
Sprint. What's the disadvantage of sprinting? Not telling me? Okay. X.
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack.
Aha, okay.
Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this.
Uh-huh.
Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points.
Which means you could just kill it on
So
your
use
next...
at your own discretion.
You could just kill it on your next
Let's
turn.
try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
I don't want to, though. Fine. I'll do it. Have it your way. Attack.
That's about it for your turn then.
I would say so. All right, in turn. Go ahead and destroy my dude. Or you're not going to.
I'll
You're
let
being
you
awfully
in on a
kind.
neat trick.
All right.
That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it.
Yes. Got it. Select.
Same as in the wilds. Machines have both armored points and weak points.
Got it. That's what the blue and
You
red
can
are.
see them marked on the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Blue shows where their armor is thickest.
Yes.
Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot.
Yep.
Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow.
A mighty
Here,
blow.
let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
Yeah, I already did that. Thank
now
you.
let that machine have it.
Perhaps I shall. Thank you.
Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory point.
Look at me go.
You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going.
Sure.
Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet.
Okay.
Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece.
I could do that, I suppose. Doesn't seem like a worthwhile use of my movement, but okay.
You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece.
Uh-huh.
But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time.
Right, but won't that kill me?
And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine.
I see. So I do get the attack off.
Sometimes that can be a good thing.
I see.
Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah, okay. Got it. We'll do it. There we go.
Ain't that a thrill?
Ain't that a thrill?
Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine,
You don't get
we
the victory
both
point.
get the
Oh, we
victory
do.
points our machines
You
are
do,
worth.
okay.
Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're going to receive your victory points before I do.
So if it was a tie, I would
which
win.
means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first.
I see, I see, I see.
That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor.
Got it.
Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time.
Oh, yeah, just
But
barely.
You did destroy all my pieces.
Uh-huh.
That means you're the winner.
Oh, by default, huh?
That wasn't so hard, was it?
I mean, no, but
Just
it sounds
remember
pretty
to
complicated
always
in
check for the best
practice.
terrain to attack from.
Yeah, sure.
You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that.
I see.
And it would save my behind in a game or two.
I believe it.
I'll try and remember that.
Cool.
Oh, before I forget,
Uh-huh.
these are all my spare pieces. I want the savior of Meridian to have them.
I'll be sure to pass them
It's
on
a
if I
small
see
set
her.
to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there.
Okay.
You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers.
Strike carvers.
They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor.
Okay.
Though they'll need the right materials to craft you.
Oh, so that's also a thing I have to
You
gather
might
bits
find
for.
them in the wilds if you're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting.
How much machine
Ooh,
hunting does the average
hopping.
person do?
No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards.
Sure. Let's
I
try
can
it.
teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Which are the... Okay.
Thanks.
Do both happen at the same time? Apparently I'll think about it. I'm one step closer, Mr. Mastering the game of Machine Strike. Well, good for me. It seems like it could be good. Okay, let's... Machine types and skills tutorial, terrain and knockback tutorial. Let's just try a game, huh? Let's just try a beginner's practice game and see what happens, okay? Okay. Here we go. I'm just going to do it. Yeah. Yes.
Good luck.
Thanks. All right, so let's see here. Okay, I've got burrowers, and that's all I've got. I've got 2 burrowers. Okay, so let's see. You gain 1 attack if you're up there, and I don't have a choice of finding any place else to put it. She seems to have 2 burrowers as well. Okay. I don't know about movement over high terrain. I'm guessing it's going to take more movement points to get up there, but let's try putting 1 here. I realize I could have just taken the tutorial and learned this stuff, but you know what? We're just jumping into it. It's going to be fine. We're going to do great. I'm going to put this one here.
Time to make my move.
Look at you go. Okay. Cool. All right. Well,
Board's all yours.
so that's a 3 if I attack from here. Because I'm attacking your armored point. I see. But... see if I rotate like this. No, that'll still only do 3 damage. Okay. I see. Okay. All right. So I can't destroy your piece right now, huh? Well, I could. If I go over here and I overcharge and attack, and then have my other piece move to here and attack, I could destroy the 1 piece. That seems like a good start. Let's start with that and see what happens, okay? We'll see what happens. Sprint, overcharge, attack. Okay. And now, we move this 1 over to here and attack again. Great.
You got me down to 1 piece. I am impressed.
I mean, you started with 2. It's not that cool. Anyway, can I rotate after moving? I cannot. So end turn.
My turn.
You're not even... What are you doing?
That's it for me.
Is it? Are you sure? Okay. I guess. I'm going to sprint to here and attack you from behind, I think. Like that. And we'll overcharge and get ya.
Taking a risk, huh?
Apparently, yes, I am doing that thing. And we'll just go ahead and finish you off.
Oh, I thought I had that.
No, you didn't think that you had that one. It's fine. Look at the 75 metal shards I got. Hooray! I got them. Look at me go. Cool. I'm going to try another one. I hope y'all don't mind, but I actually kind of like this. I like this kind of thing. And it seems interesting. All right. Yes. Yes. Beginner's practice medium. Let's do it. Yes.
This is going to be fun.
Okay. Okay. So you've set out a burrower there. I've got burrowers and lance horns. Lance horns climb. When attacking from hill terrain, they gain +1 combat power. I've got 2 of those. They're 2, 2, 2, 5. So they can attack from farther away as well. Interesting. Hill terrain. Ram type. Melee type. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So it does... Hang on. L3. Board. What? The board. There we go. Hills. Hills are the black ones with the 2 dots. Got it. +2 power hill terrain. So they're even more powerful up there. I see. So I would do well to have my lance horn in position to get into the hills, is what you're saying. Okay. Well, then perhaps that is what I shall do. Perhaps that is what I shall do indeed. Okay. And we're going to set out a burrower over... Yeah. What have you got there? That's one of your lance horns. Okay. I'm going to set my other lance horn... here. I might be a little bit too single-minded in my approach here. I'm not positive.
Time to get serious.
Okay. Okay. Why would you do that? Why would you do that thing you just did?
Red.
I know. Thank you. I'm just going to go ahead and smash your face, okay? I don't know why you would do that. Turn your back against me. I know this is the beginner game, but, like, you don't have to pull your punches quite this much.
One less piece on the board.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh, wait a second. How much victory points are the lance horns worth? 2 each. Okay, interesting. Can you only attack in a straight line? Oh, I can only move twice. Ah, I suppose she did move twice as well. That does make sense. Okay.
I'm up.
You sure are. Okay.
Your turn.
Yes, my turn. You are correct. So, what can we do here? That's a lance horn. Let's see. Okay, so they can only attack in straight lines. If it's in the hills, it gets an extra attack power as discussed. Combat power. Okay. I don't understand necessarily, but in any case, I better do something about this horde of machines bearing down upon me, eh? Probably. Let's go ahead and... I'm just going to move kind of laterally around. Oh, wait, the Lanthorn could probably zap me from over here if I do that, huh? Well, it's fine. Well, it's fine. I have to sprint to get there. Let's not sprint. Let's just move to here. And we'll see if I understand what I'm doing.
Okay, let's see.
Are you going to sprint to the... You're not. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's knockback.
That was brutal.
That was indeed. You are not wrong. Okay, what if I do like this?
Your move, Red.
Uh-huh. Okay. Great.
Well,
So I
that's done now.
took care of that one. And it moved me into its place when I see. Okay, let's overcharge you. And let's attack you.
That was a surprise.
Was it? I don't know. I feel like it was probably the only move that was worth doing. Let's go ahead and do this. Take out that one.
Piece left. That sure dampens the forge.
Yes, I suppose it does, doesn't it? End turn?
My
Not attacking, huh? Oh, but you can move the same piece twice, and that's just a thing you can do. That's why you did that last time, and I didn't understand what you were doing. Great, thank you. All right, so here's what we're doing. We're going to do that, and we're going to overcharge you and finish it off. Perfect.
Got me. Fair and square.
Okay, cool. I get the idea, I think. Great. Continue. Okay. Do we do the beginner's practice hard? I feel like yes. Let's go ahead and do the beginner's practice hard. And then I'll promise I'll let it go for just now and we'll do something else. I don't know, maybe this is interesting for you too, but it's interesting for me. I don't know. Wait a second. Board, what's that red chasm? Is that what that is? 4 chasm spots? Is that what that means? No. That's the hills. It's just a weird color in the board description page. Okay. Well, that's great. That's fine. What about machine types? Melee, ram. Always attacks the first machine in its attack range and knocks it backwards. It will then move onto the terrain left behind by the opposing machine. I see. I could have just looked that up, but I didn't. Okay. Got it. Okay. Start. Yes.
Let's do this.
Sorry for skipping your tutorials. It turns out it maybe wasn't a great idea, but you know what? That's where we're at. That's what I did. Scroungers are melee type. They have no skills. They have more health and more movement than burrowers, but are otherwise similar to them. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put a Lancehorn here. Okay, what is that? That's another burrower. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my other Lancehorn over here. Okay, that's a Lancehorn as well. Okay, and I'm gonna, let's see here, we're gonna put a Scrounger. No, we're not. We're gonna put a burrower here. Okay, that is another Lancehorn, yes? Weird place to put it, but maybe you're planning on dashing up the center of this board for some reason. I don't know, a Scrounger here. That's another Scrounger, okay. And from there, that one... Scroungers only have 1 space of attack, right? Yes. So that one can move almost all the way up to my burrower, but not actually attack him. Okay. Scrounger here. And burrower here. Trying to cover the center of the board a little bit. Okay. Okay, wow. You dashed up here, huh? Yeah, it sure is. Okay, well, let's see here. If I attack from here, I do 3 damage because you got 2 shielding. Okay, hang on. Armored weak points, special attacks over... Wait a second. Where's the weak point on a... It's the back, isn't it? It is. But from there I can't actually... I see. Okay. Okay. The weak points of Lancehorns are their sides. And let's see. Scroungers? Scroungers? Where's my Scroungers? There they are. The backs are the weak points of Scroungers. Same goes for this one. Okay, okay. I'm not perfectly clear on how you get the 2 shield points that it's got going on there, but it does. Suffice to say, it does, and that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do this.
Hey! Oh, that was the perfect spot.
I guess you could say that, yes. Okay, let's see. I would have to overcharge it to use it again, so let's not do that. This Scrounger is going to cause some problems pretty quick here. What do we do about that? I think what we do about that is nothing, and instead we go ahead and, that would only do 1 damage. That's not quite enough, so let's not... There's too many options. I am plagued by options. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll just finish this one off, and then we'll deal with the remaining guys in their own time. There.
Off the board it goes.
It sure does. Okay, so end turn. Yes, that does make sense. Okay. What else are you going to do? Nothing in particular. Okay, sounds good. Oh, you overcharged and did the thing.
Off the board.
Yeah, it sure was. Good job, you, I suppose. Let's see. So, let's have the Burrower finish off this guy, I suppose. Although maybe it'd be better to attack from here. No, that wouldn't quite do it. Okay, so right there.
Knocked right off the board.
Quite so. All right, let's see. The Burrower is the next closest one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and approach the hills with this guy and hopefully make it there. This is risky, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Yeah, okay. I'm good like this. I'm good like this. Enter.
Okay, let's see.
Interesting. Now that is not what I was expecting
Your
you to
turn.
do. I guess there's also no harm in sprinting when you're not planning on attacking. It doesn't actually hurt you. It just takes away your ability to attack. And if you can't attack anyway, well, then who cares? Okay, that wouldn't quite kill you. If I sprinted to here and overcharged, I could kill you. I think. Oh, wait. Your weak point is over here. Right. Right. So let's do that instead. Let's do that instead. Yeah. And then take your spot. Uh-huh. Okay. It's got 1 hit point left. So maybe have my Burrower go finish it off, I think? That will do it. Yes. Okay. We'll do that.
Off
Great.
the board it goes.
Quite so. Okay. All right. And turn. All right. You're going to go ahead and...
Get serious.
Sure, sure. Sounds good. Go ahead and get serious. Why don't you? Okay.
I'm red.
I recognize that. Thank you. Scrounger can get to this one and hit it in the weak point, huh? It would only do 3 damage, but it's... No, it would do 2 damage because it's got armor. I really got to figure out how things get armor, huh? I don't fully understand it. Oh, is it based on terrain height? Oh, it is, isn't it? They've got more armor because they're higher up. It's basically high ground simulation. So if you're attacking something else that's on the same level as you, you don't have an attack advantage against it. That makes perfect sense. I see. Okay. Well, how about we do yeah, this right here, because that'll hit both of them, yeah? That seems like a great plan. Let's go ahead and do that. Just jog them along. Bonk,
You
bonk.
are on a roll.
I guess that I am, seemingly. All right, then we're going to go ahead and finish off you from the front. Why don't we use this one? Yeah, why don't we use that one? Sounds good. Bonk. Great.
One less piece on the board.
Yep. Okay, go ahead and do your thing. Turn around and clobber that guy. In the front, even. I'm not sure why you did that, but you sure did. And then finish that one
That's
off.
done now.
Yeah, it sure is. How did you move after attacking like that? I'm not really quite certain. Again, maybe this is because I didn't actually take the tutorials, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Gonna bonk you off, like so. Take your spot.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously. And then we're going to... Wait, if I did this, would it hurt me? It would hurt me. Interesting. In that case, let's just attack from over here. That'll be fine. That'll be just fine. Great.
Looks like I lost.
Oh, right, because victory points are a thing. I forgot. Great, I did it. I've done it. I won it. Great job. Okay, then regular challenge, huh? Regular challenge, huh? I said that I wouldn't, but I'm going to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It turns out we're just here to play robot chess. I thought we were doing other things, but I get so easily distracted. Okay, here we go. We're doing one regular game, okay? Oh, I can actually choose my set. Melee type, gunner type. Why are they called gunner types? So because they're long range. I just haven't been using that particular skill about them. Ram type, we have fang horns, grazers, and lance horns. Ah, grazers are good from grasslands, fang horns are good from mountains, and lance horns are good from hills. Well, let's... Oh, but the grazer attack type is... Ah, I see. Okay, so let's do 2 burrowers, let's do 2 scrappers. Wait a second. Didn't I thought I won a bristleback by winning that last challenge. Cancel. Don't save. I see. Okay, hang on. I swear. Oh, I need to defeat all the opponent's boards to earn this reward. I see. That's how I get the bristleback strike piece. I win it from her by beating her this way. Okay, create new set. We're going to go burrow. Yeah, burrow. Scrapper. Lance horn. There are no mountains. Why don't we try a grazer out and see how it works? I don't have enough setup points to add this piece to your set. Okay, how much do these cost then? Remove piece. Oh, they cost 2 each. Oh, it's because of the victory point cost, isn't it? I see, so I can have 2 grazers, or 1 lance horn, or 2 lance horns, and... You know what I mean. You understand. Okay, I'm going to try this out. This is a different setup, but I think it'll be fine. Start challenge. Yeah.
Let's play.
Oh, let's. Okay, so you've got 7 pieces, the same as me. But you got a bristleback, and I don't know what a bristleback does. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get a grazer here. I'm going to go ahead and plop a grazer right there. That's the bristleback. I don't know what it does. I'll have to inspect it at some point here, but I can't do that until after we've set up. So we're going to put my lance horn by my hills. Right there. We'll be fine. Okay, that's a lance horn as well. We're going to put a scrapper right in the center where it can run around. That's a scrapper as well, I think. Or it might be a burrower. No, that's a burrower. Okay. Eventually I'll learn what the dang pieces look like. Eventually I will. Okay, there's 2 burrowers there. I'm going to put another grazer over here. And finally we're going to put... I guess not finally, we have 2 more pieces to go. Scrapper goes here. And burrower right here. Should be fine.
Your move, Red.
Oh, I get to go first, do I? Well, that's interesting. Okay, so Scrounger can move almost all the way up. Oh, never mind. Scrappers can't move as far as I thought they... What were the ones that can move 3? Am I making that up? I didn't have one that can move 3. Scrappers aren't faster. They can just attack from further away. I just have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm terribly sorry. Okay. Grazers gain attack power in grassland. So I probably should make sure that I'm in the grassland with that one, huh? This is a lance horn, which means it can run this far up and then attack to here. So why don't we put the grazer here for now? Yeah, that'll be fine. Again, remember me that sprinting doesn't hurt anything if you're not actually planning to attack. Okay, I'm gonna go here. And we're going to see how it happens. Okay, enter.
I'm up.
Oh, right, the bristleback.
Your move, Red.
I'm not sure why you did that. Oh, you're hiding your weak point. I see. That's why you twisted like that. Okay, bristleback is ram type. Spray. At the start of each turn, all pieces within attack range lose 1 health, and its attack range is 1. I see. So if we want to attack this thing, we want to kill it immediately. Got it. So why don't we have this grazer attack from here that doesn't do nearly as much as I thought because it's up in the grassland, or it's up in the, whatever this is called, forest. Right. Okay. What's your weak point? Your back? Okay. I see. So maybe we should have a scrapper gun it? That might be a thing. That might be a thing indeed. But we'd have to do it from here. Okay, so get this burrower out of the way, huh? Get the burrower out of the way. Oh, wait, what did you just put over here? A scrounger? Okay. Okay, so that's a gunner. You just raced up into my territory, huh? Well, we could just... Wait a second. At the start of each turn, it'll do 1 damage to everything around it. It could do a lot of damage to me very soon here, so I should probably do something about it, right? Grazer's a ram type. I could knock it off of the hill at least. That might be something. Okay. I could just have my grazers pummel it around and see if that helps at all, yeah? It wouldn't kill it, though. It wouldn't kill it. We need to kill it if we're going to do this at all. So I need to have a scrapper do the initial hit, don't I?
Trust your instincts, Red.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to trust my instincts. I don't know. My instincts are not trustworthy just yet. Listen. Let's just... It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna go right here. Can I not go right here? Can I not go right here and attack? Oh! You have to be at range to attack with a scrapper. I had somehow misunderstood that the entire time. Neat. There. Uh-huh. And then we have... Let's have the grazer go over and finish it off. Not because the grazer does better damage up here, but because if the bristleback comes up here, it'll do damage to all 3 of these things. And that's probably bad, yeah? Seems bad. So finish that one off.
Hey,
Oh, whoops.
I like that piece where it was.
Let's go ahead and overcharge to just... I can't read numbers, apparently. I have no future as a player of this game, clearly. Gosh, should we overcharge and finish it? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. It's fine.
That was brutal.
A little bit. It's fine. Okay, end turn. Right.
Time to get serious.
Okay. Yes, that'll do it nicely. And then I take a damage because that thing is standing
That's it for
there.
me.
Okay. So that was my other burrower, right? That was my other burrower. That's fine. So let's go ahead and have this grazer finish off that guy. No, let's see. It shows the health after the damage is done. It's not prior to. I see. Okay. There.
I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'd imagine you were. Okay, so let's go ahead and then finish it off from over here. Just like that. Perfect.
Aborted goals.
Perfect. Okay, enter. Okay. You're just moving into position. I
Your
see.
turn.
I see. Well, let's go ahead and... I could shoot you in the back and... Does that actually... That actually kills that one from over here. Because it's the weak point. It's attacking its weak point. I see. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Bonk.
One less piece on the board.
Right. And I've got a grazer here. Okay. Let's... I don't want to move my Lancehorn out of the hills, but you're not giving me much of a choice. If I do that, it'll hurt my own piece. Let's not do that. That would hit both of you. Sure. You know what? Let's do that. Just...
Thank the forge you hit armor.
Yeah. I could do it again. It would not be worthwhile. Enter.
My turn.
Ah! Now see, that's what I should have done. But you did it first. Good job.
That was brutal.
That was. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. That I might just lose.
Board's all yours.
Yeah, thank you. This would do 2 damage, right? 3 damage, excuse me, but that's still not enough. This is a grazer, this is a burrower. Okay. My scrapper's in a terrible position. I should not have done that, but I sure did. Okay. Let's see. I can't quite sprint around to the outside of this one, but I could bonk it and then overcharge to kill it. That wouldn't quite win me the game, and you're within... Okay, okay. It would put this at risk, but that would get you to 6 victory points, and you wouldn't necessarily win. So let's go ahead and do this. Bump you out of the way.
Hey! Oh, that was the perfect spot.
So you say. We're going to overcharge and finish you off. Okay.
Knocked right off the board.
Okay. Now I can do one more move, can I not? I can. Okay, so we're going to move my scrapper closer to where I can do some actual damage here. And then we're going to end turn.
Time to make my move.
Okay, you do that. You finish that off. I figured you would. And then you move that one up.
Well,
Okay.
that's done now.
Yes, it is. And now we move this guy over here, and done.
Well, Spark
Great.
My Forge, you have beaten me on every one of my boards.
I did it.
Now that deserves a prize, I say.
Thanks for the prize in advance. There it is, Bristleback Strike Piece. I got it. Great. Great, I did it. Okay. I think I can do without the skills and types tutorials. I might do them off screen just so I know that stuff, but like I feel like I figured out most of what needed to be figured out, yeah? I don't know. Anyway,
Come
we're
back
good.
Anytime, Ray.
Cool, thanks. Learning Machine Strike. Open quests menu, but I just did it, didn't I? I did. The traditional, but I did it. Completed quests. Right, I did it. Great, I did it. I did it. I learned a game. Talk to who? Was that Petra? Oh, it's Petra. Oh, it is Petra. Okay, hang on. Just let me check something real quick. Quests, active. That's, okay. But main is to the brink. That's when I need to go track down Errand. Right. Okay, well, let's just talk to Petra. I'm already in the tavern. She's right here. Let's talk to Petra.
Resist some good company.
Great, I'm glad
That beer
I figured out
after
you were in
all,
here.
eh? Here, sit down.
Is your hair blue?
Get a pint in her
I never noticed
hand.
that.
Wasn't expecting you
How
to
do we
swing
dye our
by.
hair?
Since when do I do what's expected?
That's true.
There's that spark.
Is that just a pint? That's a
Fire
big,
and spit.
that's a big glass. Great. They went through the
fire and
motions, but they
spit.
said nothing. Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows.
I guess.
Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Your forge is
Like
broken?
what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree.
What is that exactly?
Hey! Weapons off the table!
Okay. Why are you the enforcer around here? What the heck?
Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
Whose head's in question? Are we knocking together? Bristlebacks.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Cool, thank you for that contribution. Why are you participating in this conversation?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge.
Okay.
Lost some good people.
I would imagine
But I
you
heard
did.
talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Olvind was none too pleased.
I get the impression he's not pleased about much of
Won't be
anything,
able
though.
to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
Aha, I
How could
suppose.
bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from,
Probably a cradle.
Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's
Oh,
hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the
I
concession's signed.
see.
This is just his latest attempt.
Uh-huh.
He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
Ulterior motives, you might
Think
say.
people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids.
Sure,
Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
I guess.
Damn Clergia slavers.
Okay, thank you for that contribution. Timely as it was, what brought you here?
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me.
You know where the trouble
Heard
is?
about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer.
Were you
Been
right?
scraping by ever since.
I see.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge.
Except for the one that you left
Besides,
before.
Someone's
in
gotta be a
Freeheap.
squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
I mean, it sounds like Ulvund is maybe trying to do that, but not the right kind of squeaky wheel. I get it. Tell me about Ulvund.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
Uh-huh.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut.
Uh-huh.
He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber.
Can squirrels smell when a nut is
he
fat?
jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn.
Uh-huh.
Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King
right.
can revoke those claims at any time.
Got it.
That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
That's a fairly desperate effort, eh? But apparently that's all. Oh, there we go. Decree. Decree. Tell me about the decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvend?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
Oh, thank you for that,
A
Dorund.
writ that would put all
Wasn't
Osram
talking to you,
claims
though.
in the Daunt under Osram law. Even
Oh.
over on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja.
I see.
No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvend has a stake in all those claims,
He stands
it
to
would
profit.
make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap.
Indeed it would.
Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman.
Aha.
He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that.
So it's kind of like,
Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
it's like a big complicated version of squatters' rights, basically? Something like that. Well, anyway, good luck with all that. Gotta go.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra.
Which I barely touched.
I'm glad I stopped by.
Hooray.
Time, Flamehair.
Cool. Nice chat. Good luck. Okay, cool. Well, I didn't mean to spend quite so much time at the tavern, but I guess that's what taverns are good for. Let's see. Where's the door? Where's the door? Here's the door. Door. Great. Found the door. Let's go to this other exclamation point real quick, like, right? Wait, where is it? There it is. There it is. I see you. Right there.
The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, you're Olvend.
The act. We all know it was the Karja who let the bristlebacks into the valley, sent them straight through the gates of Barren Light.
Do we know that?
Preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
That is a good
You
question.
mean the land that honest Osram laborers worked tirelessly?
Yes, he does mean that land.
The land that, should you sign the decree,
Oh, you and that damned concession decree.
would be managed by the people who actually live and work on it.
You know, for a name like what was it? Javad the Unwilling? Javad the Willing, rather? You don't sound particularly willing. Sorry, slip of the tongue there. Anyway, I guess I can't talk to you. I have to talk to Ulvund. So, hello, Ulvund.
What do you want, Olvund? Some kind of payment?
I mean, in a
My
way,
dear
yes.
Magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree.
Uh-huh.
Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hello, I am that other choice. Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
You all do like that
Right.
pose, don't you, Karja?
Very well. I shall be waiting.
Hooray. So,
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 the savior herself,
that's me.
Walloper of Derval, gutter of Hughes.
I mean, I do some gutting, it's true.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior.
Uh-huh, thanks.
Olvend Freeholder, at your service.
Probably not, but yes, understood.
Oh, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement?
I usually don't spend much time there,
Your
but,
saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
not really
I'm
at the
here
moment.
for the embassy, and
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Eventually, yeah.
once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
As you put it.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course.
Yes, I'm very good at murder, it turns out.
To get rid of them, if you want that embassy to take place,
Yeah, funny about that, isn't it?
well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Uh-huh.
Not so fast.
Oh, we're gonna talk. Okay, yes. You and the Karja.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
Yes, you're very
How
noble and all
noble
that.
of you.
Yes, that.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was.
That must have been
Nobody
rough
handed
labor.
me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap.
Mm-hmm. Unlike me, is that what
Everything
you're
I've
saying?
achieved, I've done on my own.
Uh-huh.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside.
Uh-huh.
The Karja risk nothing, while demanding that good Oseram gamble with their lives out there.
You seem to not like it when I look into
Someone
that
had
building
to
behind
step
you.
up
Is there a
and say
reason?
no more.
And you are that someone, huh? Okay, tell me about the work stoppage there, buddy.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers.
Okay.
Until the Karja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
I mean, that's fair, but
Fair
why is it the
deal? You
Karja's
mean your concession
problem?
decree?
It's not my decree.
It kind of is.
It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Karja reap the rewards.
Is that so?
All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land
Why are you
worked by
soapboxing?
the people, for the people.
I thought we were having a conversation right now.
And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
And what are your contributions to this community, of course? Who appointed you? Who hired this crew?
Chainscrape is on Karja land. Shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Oseram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture?
And why not?
Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
Screws?
So you have no real authority then. People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Hooray! Shouting!
Who as followers has authority? I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm practically its founder.
Is that so?
And its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
The one I've spoken to does not necessarily seem to share that opinion with you, but let's talk about the founding of Chainscrape.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said.
I see.
I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow.
Semantics.
I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are.
Uh-huh.
You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Which is,
Oh, so
given
you're
that
not
how much
just
you
standing around and
complain
profiting
about
off
it.
everyone else?
Not at all. Sure,
His
I make
voice
a little
crack.
return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Oseram.
Who are not working right now because of you, though. Anyway, bristlebacks, yeah?
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Oseram lives.
It's true.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks.
Yep.
And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Good for you.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Hooray! Well, that was an extremely
Karja
relaxed
magistrate wanted.
conversation.
I bet he's in the tavern.
That does seem to be where people go. Just a second, though. Right, sorry about that. Just, normally I try and cut my episodes off at about an hour for this series, but in this case I spent, 40 minutes playing chess, so, figure I probably should at least talk to the magistrate first, right? Wait a second. Oh, I'm tracking the wrong quest. I'm sorry. It's not this one, it's that one, yes. The bristlebacks. There we go. The bristlebacks. There we go. That's a wall. Try again. Pay attention to your surroundings as well as your HUD. How about that, huh? There we are. That's me. Hello. Javad.
Savior, thank you for taking the time.
Oh, sure.
My condolences that you had to endure Ulvin's bloviating.
Bloviating. Good
Felt
word.
Worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd.
Completely. Hooray.
But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
Which I
How
can't imagine
did
you have
the
the authority to
bristlebacks
agree
get into
to.
the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry.
Forbidden West, would you say?
Unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
Maybe they burrowed through
No
them?
other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return.
What kind of bounty?
Help me shut Ulvin up.
Sure. I guess. Let's talk about the concession decree.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
That is convenient.
Yes, because he stands to profit somehow.
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access.
That does make sense.
Hence why the concession is so important to him.
Sure.
And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
What kind of public support is there around here for that particular concession thingy, dude? I guess I can't ask you about that, so let's talk about blaming the Karja.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around.
Public opinion.
This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale.
Is it that bad?
Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King.
Sure, but
And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
right, I guess that
And
makes
if the
sense. But
Oseram refuse to work unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
apparently.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
Okay. Nothing else to say on the matter. Okay, it must continue. Got it. Your role.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not.
Uh-huh.
Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvin blasting hot air all the time?
Presumably.
Ulvund's not going anywhere.
I don't imagine so.
He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape.
He did mention that.
Well, I'll find a way to live with him.
Certainly hope so.
I
That,
have to.
I mean, the other options are not good ones. I guess that's it then. First sighting?
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
I guess so.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun.
Oh, probably
and
not.
maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
I don't hold out much hope for that, but maybe somebody will. Who knows? Okay, cool. Are there any more quests around here? It doesn't seem like there are. Great. All right. So that means that I technically sort of accomplished something today, aside from just playing chess for 40 minutes. So I think we can leave off here. There's probably more to Chainscrape here, but the main things I was here to check out, I have checked out, and that's great. So I guess I'm going to leave this one off here for now then. Thank you for watching. Next time, we're going to head off into the wild and actually start, like fighting dudes without... what am I trying to say here? I didn't fight anybody today is all I'm saying, aside from, the one woman who was teaching me that one game. And that doesn't really count as fighting, I mean, it's a battle of wits, I guess. And I feel like she probably wasn't trying her hardest, necessarily, but, well, she still, gave it an effort. An effort was made. And that's fine. So, yes, next time, I guess we're going to go fight those bristlebacks finally, and maybe we'll actually find Erend. I mean, he's probably out there somewhere, right? I should probably be worried about these things. But I'm not, and that's fine. I'll see you next time, huh?